Thanks for joining us. I'm Gabe with Backwoods Pursuit. Today we're going to look at some Exo pack accessories. I've got the Exo K3 4800 pack here. Show you some of the options here if you decide to pick up one of these packs. First, we've got the Exo K3 bow holder, and we've also got the Exo K3 Slurpee Stalker. Show you how that fits on this bag and this pack. We've also got the custom Ivory Holser Exo K3 pack holster. Awesome holster that's custom made for this pack. We have also got the Exo K3 dry bag. There's one for each size of bag, depending on which one you pick. And then we, of course, have a hip belt pouch there. And on this side, we've got the Exo K3 rifle carrier. And then already installed on the frame inside here, I've got the Exo K3 crib load panel. So we'll go over each of those just real quick and show you how they work. If you like our content, we really do appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button for us. Follow us on our Facebook and Instagram accounts as well. And check out our website, backwoodspursuit.com. We're always putting new gear reviews up there as well. I'll put links to those down in the description for you. Let's get started. Alright, first let's look at the rifle carrier. Now I've got it attached to the right side of the pack here, because that's where I prefer to have it, but you can put it on the left or the right hand side. So the way you do this is you adjust or attach it here to, this is the shoulder harness strap of the pack itself. And so you can see there's a little cutout there on that buckle that just allows you to slip it right on to that on the shoulder harness strap. And then also there's a loop here on the back of the pack, same thing, you just slip it in there, and then you can adjust the height, or whatever's going to be best for you as far as your height and whatnot, however you want the rifle to sit. Now you can also attach it right here to this loop and that loop on the back, and then strap it to your pack that way if you prefer to carry your rifle that way. Of course, on the side it's going to be a little more accessible, easier to use that way. And this is just a real thick elastic, so it keeps the butt of the rifle in there for you, but also pulls out if you need it, quick access to your rifle. So let's look at the bow carrier now. Alright, so this is the bow carrier. It can be attached using these same two loops on the bottom of the outside of the pack here. And of course you've got adjustment here and here as far as how tall or how long the axle to axle is on your bow, so you can make that adjustment super easy. It goes on the same way that the rifle carrier does. I'll show you that really quick. Alright, to slip this on, you're going to use one of the loops on the back of the backpack here, and then of course you have your buckle here that's on the bow carrier. You're going to put that through the long end there, the part that's broken. Reach in there, just grab that, pull the loop through, and you're good to go. It's super fast, super easy. You do that on both sides and you're set to go. And then of course adjust up and down the height that you need for your bow, and then you've got this buckle here as well that's going to keep your bow secure. Run that over the top of your cam or over the limb there. Make sure that bow doesn't go anywhere if you have to get somewhere quick. Alright, next up we have the K3 stash pockets. If you go ahead and open up your main bag, you'll be able to access two of the points here. First one being right here on this side, and they just come off via a buckle or attach via a buckle right there. So you got one attachment point there, one over here as well. So on either side of this big U-shaped zipper. Makes it real handy to pull that out, and you can just go ahead and detach that and then take this wherever you need to if you have a piece of gear in there that you need to access real quickly. So you got those two places, and then up on the lid here as well. Up in the lid you've got another buckle up there and one more stash pocket that can sit down in the lid to help you organize those portions of your bag so stuff isn't falling down in the bottom of the pack for you. So real handy, real nice feature on the K3 bags. Next up, let's look at the hip belt pocket. This is a pretty standard hip belt pocket. It's a good size. It's not too big. The stuff gets lost down in there, but it's plenty big for things like your phone calls, that sort of thing, whatever you want to use. I almost always have these attached, at least one to my pack. I really like them that way. One of the cool things about these is you've got this Velcro on the inside, and then you can attach various accessories that they are still coming out with some new ones as of when I'm filming this. But this is one that is out right now. It's the bullet carrier. It's for rifle season. You slip it right in here and attaches to that Velcro, and that allows you to carry a number of bullets there, extra bullets, if you're out rifle hunting. And of course there's elastic so you can stuff more in there if you want to as well. So that's pretty cool. You can of course put one on each side, unless you're running a holster on one side, which I typically do. I'll show you the Ivory Holster now that I've got that fits right on here. It's a super awesome holster. So if you're somebody who likes to carry a sidearm when you're out in the backcountry, these Ivory holsters are awesome. They're custom to your specific weapon, and they fit on these packs really, really well. They're actually custom designed for these packs, but they also can be made for any other type of pack if you're running something different with a different clip system, depending on if you have a molly webbing or whatever. But these are awesome holsters here. I'll show you how to attach this to this pack. All right, attaching this Ivory holster is really easy. Flip it over. Open up this just a little bit, open up these two clips just a little bit, so you've got these 2-inch webbing clips on the back side. Pull your pack like that, slide it over, and then basically you're just going to push down, clip that into place. Make sure that that spring pops back into place so it doesn't go anywhere. And on some of the times here you want to push up on that spring so it allows that to lock into place. Make sure that that spring falls back into place and you're set. That's not going to go anywhere. Used this for the whole season last year and it was perfect. It didn't go anywhere. I really liked it. Alright, installing the dry bag here is super easy. On the bottom here you've got 2 clips, and those clip to little loops in the bottom of the bag. So I've opened this up so you can see here on the bottom of the bag you got a clip or loop there and a loop there. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and clip these 2 to those loops. Real quick and easy that way. There, and then clip this one in too. That'll make sure that when you're using this, when you're pulling contents out of the bag, the dry bag doesn't come with it. So once you got that, go ahead and just run it up through. Of course you can feed it all the way down to the bottom, but getting hooked up to those loops is a little easier if you do it this way. So from there, on the top here, you can see on the inside of the roll top, you got Velcro there and Velcro there. So you're going to take the Velcro on this side with the dry bag, just match that up on both sides, and that's going to make sure that that bag doesn't go anywhere for you, and that is going to make sure that all the contents of your bag stay dry even in super wet weather. I've seen this dry bag full of water being hauled up the mountain and it does not leak, so make sure that everything is waterproof inside your bag if you have some wet weather. Alright, let's look at the Slurpee Stalker now. This is a cool backpack accessory from Exo that can be used all by itself. You can use it as a backpack if you want to run out for a quick evening hike, evening hunt, leave most of your gear back at camp. You can use this. You've got a water bladder pouch here and a hydration port there, so you can use that as a water bladder, and then a pocket here in the front for a little bit of gear if you want to just, again, go out for a quick hike. That closes up via that buckle. Now you can take these off real quickly if you want to run this without the straps, and you can attach it to the crib load panel. I'll show you the crib load panel here next, but you can attach it that way, and I'll show you how to do that real quick. Basically, you've got the crib load panel installed here, and then to attach this to the crib load panel, you've got these straps here up on top. Now you just open those up real quick. Easy process there. And then you're going to go ahead and run this strap on the Slurpee Stalker through these little holes right here that are built into the crib panel. And this is if in the situation where if you're wanting to go pack out a part of an animal, but you don't want to take your entire pack, so you want to go as light as possible. Just run that right through there like that, and then thread this back through, right through the way that it came right there, and that will then attach to this crib panel, and it'll basically act as your backpack instead of, just like that, instead of the main bag. The nice thing about this is you've got this loop section here, this here, and that there, so all the way down this, so you can really attach that at whatever height you need. If you've got a real big load, if you're carrying a lot of, say, a hindquarter of a moose or something like that, and that load's way out here, you can still attach that as needed to make sure that stays secure. So that's the Slurpee Stalker. Let's look at the crib load panel here. Alright, now let's look at the crib load panel. This is probably my favorite of the new K3 accessories. It just does an awesome job of keeping that load and that weight when you're packing out meat directly attached to this frame. Attachment's super easy. You just go right on the top here. Got one on each side that It allows you to open that up really quick and easy. If you want to take this completely off, you do so just by detaching those two really fast and easy. And so that allows you to put your quarter of your animal right here, and then pull this back up, reattach it on the top, right there and right there. Tighten that down and you're good to go. Now, in the event that you wanted to run this without the bag, if you want to take the bag completely off, you've got these additional compression straps which work with the compression straps that would have attached to the bag. So you can go here on all four of those right there, and now you have additional compression if you want to run this, say, with just that Slurpee Stalker that we just looked at, and you can go ahead and use this, just a Slurpee Stalker with your water and things you need, and this this compression load crib panel. So it's really an awesome accessory, one I definitely recommend picking up. If you can only pick up a couple, this is definitely one I would look at as one of the necessities of this pack. Really like it, but you certainly can pack out with just the bag and the frame. So those are some of the Exo accessories that are available to you if you pick up one of the Exo packs. Hopefully that's helpful for you in deciding which one's going to be most useful for you, which ones you want to pick up. Thanks for watching here today. We'll see you next time.